last tutorial we programmed our server, which is right here, and well, it just kind of sits here and does nothing. So now we'll make our client. Oops, let's make this 0. Thought I did that already. Alright, now let's make a new project. Console application, let's just name it client. And still use or import the same things we did in the server. And let's create a new socket, like last time. The server and client connections aren't that different. There are only a couple of things that are switched around. So, IP endpoint equals new IP endpoint. We're just going to connect to ourselves. IP address.parse and port 1994 and socket.connect endpoint. Now, you can either use an IP endpoint or you can just type in the actual address and port here, whatever you prefer. And now, let's send a message to the server. So let's write to the console. Okay, and then string message equals console.read line and byte message buffer equals encoding.default.get bytes, our message, and then socket.send message buffer 0 message buffer.length and 0, and now int res equals, this is starting to look familiar, receive, oops, forgot our buffer, byte buffer equals new byte 55, int res equals socket.receive buffer 0 buffer.length and 0, array.resize ref buffer and our new size, console.writeLine received encoding.default.get string buffer, and it's console.read just so our console doesn't close on us. And now we have our client. Some things are a little different. This code's a little shorter because all we need to make a connection is, well, connect. So we're creating a new socket, like last time. We're creating our IP endpoint that we'll be connecting to, and we connect to it, and then we'll enter a message into the console that we'll get the byte array of, and then send it to our server, and then receive a message back from our server. So let's try it out. Let's use hello client instead, and I'm using Visual Studio so I can debug two things at once. If you're using the Express Edition, just open the file location and run one of them normally. Okay, so a connection was made because now our inner message prompt just showed up. Hello server. And as you can see, the server received the message and it sent a message back saying hello client. And that is how you handle a simple server client connection. Oops, almost forgot to dispose of our socket. We don't need it anymore. And that is a basic server client connection. In the next tutorial, I will show you how to handle how to deal with disconnection. Next tutorial, and listen in for another connection after that socket beforehand disconnected.